green white playing Voice Resurgence and Corsair Prefix, by the way. There was one time where I bought Tron from Bibbs, and then I proceeded to play him in the next FNM because he's playing some green white creature deck, and that was favorable for me. And he said, "Man, I give you the deck, and then you do this to me."
Yeah,
And that's why Bibbs doesn't talk to me anymore and just roasts me. I qualified for one PT, and Bibbs goes, "Congrats, man," and that's the last I've heard from him until today. True. See, I qualified for one PT, and he said, "Congrats, bro," and that was it. I haven't heard from him until today. But I'm glad you're here, Bibbs. So glad you're here.
Yeah.
Petty Bibbs.
Unfortunate
Bibbs.
part where Austin, I didn't get to read the chat, but the comment saying till 2 and 3 in the morning is like definitely happened.
Yeah.
More often than I'm willing to admit.
Yeah, still salty.
Dude, you wanted the weirdest part? I don't know if you ever been here during an event, but like when we were allowed to do them, mask on, like everything, like people were spread out and all that. The curfew was 10 o'clock. No matter what time it was, no matter where at in the round, I had to like end said round. And the players knew that coming in, of course. That's why we started earlier. Is like I had to send them home at like 9:45 because I had to get them out the door. Because you're allowed to be leaving a place at 10, but you couldn't be there after 10.
Yeah.
So I had to throw people out. In the middle of their matches. Sometimes. That sucks.
Very true. Team, I hope you're excited. Whirza's turns, basically. I'm pretty sure because Streamy told us he was playing turns, and I'm pretty sure all that means is he's playing Time Sieve in his deck. The fuck kind of dystopia of the future was that? That's just how it was down here. That's what we were allowed to do. And we let the players know, and the players were like, yeah, that'd be awesome if we could do that. And yeah. It was weird. It was a very weird time. We almost never had to actually like end the event because we always started like a little bit earlier.
Yeah, there was just like one bad time that it somehow like was 4 rounds. And like the match that was finishing up was like one that didn't really matter. Like in terms of tournament standings. So we got everybody paid out and then told them like, hey, you guys gotta go. Oh yeah. That makes a ton of sense from Texas. What? Jesus Christ!
Let me tell you how let me talk to you about E-Tron real quick, okay?
Holy cow! I just had a stroke.
Our E-Tron player rolls to 5 and then just has map and 2 Tron pieces. You know what I mean? Like, talk to me about how upset you are that E-Tron is able to play such an awful looking deck. Is Ivugan legal? No, it is not. That'd be crazy though.
Then you would have to say Eldrazi's good, TJ.
Oh no. This is gonna be so sick. Watch this. He's gonna I hope he has it, because I'm hoping this is a Whir of Invention on the upkeep for X=2, because you can tap both the baubles and then goes to get a Damping Sphere.
Oh my god.
But that also might be in the sideboard. Yeah, E-Tron is trash. Tell him. But could you imagine if this was just Whir for a Void Mirror right now?
That would be pretty sick.
I have a feeling it's in the sideboard though, and it's not in the main.
Right.
Did you update it to round 3?
No. I also didn't lock that door. I locked the door to keep people out, chat. They try to sneak in.
Yeah, it begins. I was really hoping that we were going to be able to
Oh, sick. Sign me out.
work for a Damping Sphere, but Pithing Needle's not awful. It kind of stops off the current. It kind of stops the current at least. I would probably be casting this Chalice for 0. I don't know why we didn't do it a couple turns ago. Because, like, I don't know if it gets any better than that. Maybe a Chalice on 1.
Well, a little sad part of what happens whenever your game goes to time is Mayor had the chance to sit there and just watch the decks potentially.
Yeah.
So he might know what he wants it to be aimed on, or if he really even needs it.
Maybe it's a fairy to draw. Pretty good draw.
Maybe it's fairy being blown out by the sun.
We're still not out of this, right? Like this is a land, and I think Streaming has 3 Urzas in hand and a portable hole.
My man doesn't have a die for his baby card.
No, he does. It's on the
Oh, I just couldn't see it.
yeah, it's a little
Oh, speaking of which, we ordered a really big dice
yeah.
yesterday.
That's super sick.
That's coming. So that's always cool.
So here's my thing: is like
Jesus.
this Urza is gonna be like this Urza if it. Okay. I was gonna go stop it, but Mayor caught it. About the baubles. So we're just on 2 portable holes and 3 copies of Urza in hand for String Bean, and can't cast.
Yeah, we're talking about a bad card for this matchup.
Oh yeah, that's portable. What? What happened? Can we get an exclamation point portable hole?
Look at this. You've been doing it.
I'm pretty sure it's only creatures 2 or CMC 2 or less. You got to do card.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's 2 or that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure it's 2 or less.
I'm
Just
going
do
this way.
no, do it in the chat, Rick. You gotta learn.
Dude, I don't want to
do it in the chat. It's not that hard.
Exclamation point.
Card, and then portable hole. Just type the card name.
Portable. Oh, is that
Yep.
right? I can't fucking.
Hit chat.
I couldn't see it because the Terran doesn't
Yeah.
have windows activated.
Yeah, opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. That's what I thought it was. And I thought he was like, yeah, he just like pointed at both the matter reshapers and he goes, you actually can't target those. May I get to see the hand? He punted. It's a pretty good draw. It's a good start. Because now we can start activating this Urza. And also like
because Urza does the activating, not the like when he taps the artifacts for mana.
Yeah.
Like Urza is the one that does it, not the.
He can't crack a bobble with a card in play.
I guess he could have in response, but he's probably saving it for the whir.
Yeah. If you mean like he should have word for 1 and then cracked one of the bobbles. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm saying like he word for 2, that's why he didn't. But yeah, he could have word for 1
And then
cracked one of the bobbles. Yeah. The needle targets the baby card. Yeah, the needle is naming baby card. Oh, we're just gonna cast a second Urza off of the mana from everything else and just have 2 constructs in play.
And just hope that they can get there. Or
Yeah,
at least block long enough for us to get there.
That's pretty good. I'm not sure why we tapped. Oh, did he spin into another one? No.
No, he had 2 in hand.
There, even the useless holes.
True.
Yeah, so this looks kind of bad because he just went and got a second tower, and I'm pretty sure his last card in hand is a Chalice of the Void and a Nulamog. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be bad. Pumping constructs. Yeah, these constructs might not be long for this world. That or maybe one of the constructs and a pithing needle.
Right, because then you can just do so much more with your
Do
card.
card stuff, yeah. Card stuff seems pretty good.
I just want to shoot. Ah,
It's a spin. It's a spin, chat.
who likes rolling?
Chat guesses for what he's gonna flip. Anyone put guesses in the chat for what he's gonna flip?
I don't have a prediction up for this game.
No, we're just doing it. Like right in the chat. What do you guys think? What he's gonna flip? It's
No,
too
I
late.
don't
It's an
have a
island.
prediction for who's going to win the game. I'm just a beta.
It's an island. Chat, I feel like we're falling behind.
We're wheeling again.
You don't know what's in that. It's close enough. It's just Urza. Just think of Urza decks. Just name cards, name artifacts, name creatures, name whatever.
Shadow Spear.
Wouldn't have an Emery? We're learning about new cards in the deck every time he does something. Emery's nice. Yeah, I agree.
The 40 mil are the same cards we've already seen, so we didn't learn anything.
Dang it.
son of
So here we go.
these constructs are big.
I find it weird that we have not cast this chalice for any amount.
Yeah, like
We've just been chilling.
even if like what I mean, you're not really worried about the Optic combo because you have a Karn, but
Yeah, I agree. It's too late now. That's what I'm saying. I feel like at some point we should have cast this chalice for any amount, and just like got it into play. Just string beam with the head nod. Just like, yep, that's pretty good. Hugin's nice. I wonder what targets will be here. I can see the pithing. I feel like the pithing needle will be one, and potentially just the emery. And you're just gonna start
dude,
hitting down.
I don't know if you see my boy String Beam play Magic the Gathering very often, but Path is a potential option in this deck.
Yeah.
He plays Settle the Wreckage in Modern. So, any expectations? Boy has none.
I would not be surprised.
So it hits the Urza and the Pithing Needle. So
I would not be surprised if like this game one isn't going so well, but I would not be surprised if like game two it's just like turbo void mirrors and damping spheres.
right.
And just like makes it almost impossible to win. Like I feel like this is the game that E-Tron needs to take in order to like stand a chance in it. But
I kind of thought about Voidmere seems a little bit bad in his deck though, because if
Yeah.
you're wheeling Urza, casting your cards.
yeah, but you just don't have to always wheel the earth.
I guess it's true.
But like even casting
like-
the cards, like look at all the lands that he has that produce colored mana.
True. It's just like I could see why you would consider not playing one.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. I think in a word deck it's too good not to play, but I can see the argument for not wanting to do it as well.
It could. It could. Huh. This is an EE. Not really
It hurts you
going-
too much. It's cheap though. Yeah, I wasn't sure. It's one of those cards like those are one of the things I have a hard time evaluating. Is like, oh, I don't play enough of these War of Invention decks to know, but String Beam would be the guide to know in my opinion.
I could see you not like bringing it in against like Green Tron, but like Eldrazi, I think Voidmere just sometimes wins you the game so hard that
Yeah.
like it's like because in theory these constructs could just kill him if he had the Voidmere on the turn that he could have played it.
Nice for String Beam that Mare's flooding out here, but Cascade and Ultron variants. I play most against. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I mean, game one's going kind of fast. Oh,
But
bro,
I
are we a Boomer Jeskai control player?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chat, I feel bad tonight because we don't have as much energy. I had a long day today. I had a long day, not feeling it. But yeah, just got Blade actually. All right, you're cooler than most. You're cooler than most. I know a guy named Aaron Taylor. He love you. I
Bro.
wasn't back. Shut up, Jackson.
The story that you told me
She's
earlier about my
expensive.
boy Aaron just makes me laugh.
Yeah,
And it's
so
just such an Aaron thing to do.
Aaron has been playing Jeskai Blade a lot of the time. Aaron's been playing Jeskai Blade a ton, and has recently thought about switching and talking about stuff. And I was sitting there talking to him at the house the other day, and he went, he goes, we were both working at home, and he looks up from his computer and he goes, yeah, so I had this weird thing where I blacked out last night, and Murktide's on the way. So like he just bought the rest of his blue red Murktide deck. Like he just needed like the Murktides and baubles.
Yeah,
And
and
he's like, yeah, I blacked out last night, and apparently Murktide's coming through TCG player.
yeah, because he's just been trying to play Jeskai Blade for
Yeah.
so long here, and I It's been pretty rough for him. I don't know if he's had like
yeah.
a good place in the last like 4.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've been pretty bad about that by just calling them their names and not actually by the decks. But yeah, String Bean would be the person on your right,
Which is Whirza.
who's been here quite a few weeks in a row, and then Mayer would be the guy on your left, Chris Mayer.
Yeah, one of the other things that we're gonna try to do is revamp a lot of what you're looking at, where like we'll try to put the records in a better spot and stuff like that. It's more of like we got to figure out the design we want because we're working on redoing our logo as well at the moment. So we wanted to match the colors of the logo. So
Oh, they play because my son likes the monkey. Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually really funny.
you got the boardless one.
We just chat. This is what we suffer through every week.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is just like String Bean is just gonna do this. String Bean is just like, yeah, okay, fine. I can't draw any more cards. I will concede, I guess.
You got me. Man.
So awful.
Game on the left. Goes the Eldrazi drum.
Give the monkey the sword of the batter skull. Take it.
Bro, please.
If he's playing against String, he couldn't do it. Yeah, it's grueling. And the worst part about String, like String being super fun to play with, just like he's super great to talk to at the table. But the worst part about it is like you'll just be having this incredibly boring and like really drawn out match where both of you are just like doing absolutely nothing and you're just miserable and he has the biggest smile on his face.
Yeah, he does not care about your feelings.
Yeah.
He's there for him.
His decks are not. And String means dope his decks are not. Holy shit, is that Bibs? Have you been up to Apex yet? Yoshihisa 0524, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Bibs has been up here. Bibs was here for Proxy Legacy.
Yeah,
And
the
Wednesday.
only way we can get that one to fire was saying that we'd have to allow
Yeah.
proxies on that.
Yeah, Bibs came for Proxy Legacy, played Teamer Delver, and got crushed.
By Lance.
I've been there a couple of times, but haven't played much. Got him. The event happened when I was out of MTG for, I think. Yes, I did. That was sloppy. Yeah, honestly, kind of a cringe event for Bibs. It was actually really sad. Like, Bibs sits down to play and he goes, oh, what am I playing against round one? And it was just like mono red Stompy against Teamer Delver. And then it's like, okay, what's my next round? And it was just me playing lands.
It just feels
First time I
bad.
played Legacy in like 4 years, lol. Yeah, it was also like he hadn't played Magic in a long time, but also like his matchups were just like not great.
Yeah, the weirdest part about those events is we have to like do them on a third party site because we can't sanction proxied events,
Yeah.
which is a little bit weird, but it's all good. I mean, they dropped it probably for a reason, though, right? Like, that's kind of the sign that they didn't.
Yep.
They're like done with it for a lot. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, when the SCG tour, like when that was going on, and they were just like, yeah, we're dropping Legacy for or Legacy for Pioneer. And everyone was like, well, this is the end, huh? Better sell my Legacy stuff. Because no team event now needs a random Legacy player.
yeah. We keep talking about potentially doing a team event
No, you don't.
for a 1K.
Nope, no, you
but
don't.
I have no clue how those work.
What, you... Two people
Like, I
gonna
get how
team-
they work, but like,
That's exactly why I sold my... Yeah. It was literally right when they made that announcement, everyone was like, oh, I guess we're going to have to sell my Legacy stuff. But that was the thing, is like you had these Legacy players, like you had buddies that played Legacy and you knew they played Legacy, and that's when they came out of the woodwork.
yeah.
Was
Just everybody's
you're like,
there.
we need a Legacy player for team event. They were like, I got you. Like that was Seth was my go-to.
Yeah, Seth is always.
Seth was like, yeah, well, Seth would always be like, hey, there's Legacy. If you want to be my modern player, I'll go play. And I'm like, okay.
Dude, I think one of my favorite Seth stories is the whole like which basic land and then you played a different deck.
I hate that. I hate that story.
It's my favorite though because it describes Seth like almost perfectly. Just like
Jeez.
tanking on which basic land to play, and then just playing
Yeah.
a different deck entirely
Yeah, not feeling it.
without telling his team.
Yeah, still crush death. Yeah, easy peasy. All right, looks like String Bean gonna be on the play. Hand looks so much better than last game. Castable cards, which is nice. Also, E-Tron having map on turn 1. Gross.
Seems right.
Let me tell you. Can everybody in chat express their hatred for E-Tron? Everybody in chat, let me know.
Yeah, can we?
Am I not alone here? This is like the worst best deck that ever existed.
Bro, I got you, dude. I know what I can do.
Yeah, I would assume if you're... Well, I think... Well, the thing is they're both mines. They're just different arts because he doesn't have the same arts for some of his lands. Those are 2 mines in hand is why. I'm like almost 100% sure that's what's going on.
I can do that. We can find out how we really feel.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, he's one of those people. That's exactly what I'm saying, Mr. Krabs. That's a mine, and the other one in his hand is also a mine. I like how you said that because that's exactly how I feel. Yeah, the mine that looks like a tower. Yeah. You wait for it. I hope he plays the other mine here and you guys get to see it. It tilts me because it's not like he has one of each kind of art. It's just like he has random ones and like, oh, I've got like one of this mine and 3 of the others. Yeah, let me know when I can play Devoted Druid / Vizier again. You can play it right now. I'll let you play it right now. I won't say a word.
So you're allowed to submit your 75 how you want to.
Look at both those mines. Do you see both those mines? So gross. But you know
Yeah,
what?
I'm pretty sure I lost that one.
Rebuke, baby.
God, I didn't think he had
Fetched the
Tron online.
Tower mine is a tower and a comp REL game and fuck himself. Oh yeah. Tron players that don't know their own Tron arts make me sick. I'll tell you what though, Double Masters printing the 9th edition Tron lands as black border non-foils, very cool. Very, very cool, chat. So should lands that are Tron lands be separated to show what is what? What's Tron lands you running, TJ? I just told you what Tron lands I'm running. What? It's like you're not even listening. Where you been? You've been in the chat. I have to put up with you every day, and it's exhausting. Every day.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a unique Tron land. What? We're not talking about you, Trout. We're talking. No, we're talking to somebody else. Talking to Conflux. It's a whole separate job. What's a whole separate job? What are you talking about? Bridge should be in play, right? Yeah, they figured that out. First, don't listen to it. Take it back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dealing with it. Yeah, Conflux is the worst. He just says things and expects people to not rebel against him or like say, you know what, you're wrong.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Got our back.
I don't think Conflux understands how fast I can demod him. All it takes is a timeout, baby.
Bro, he probably didn't even know he was a mod until you just said it.
Well, he's not anymore.
Oh,
Watch you
no.
time him out. Does he have 2 copies of Sword of the... Oh, that's Pithing Needle. Okay. I thought that was another copy of Sword of the Meek. I will call Terran. What is Terran going to do? Kick me off the stream?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
timed out Terran last time, making him lose all
Yeah,
his
we
mod
definitely
privileges.
timed out Terran last time. So good try, but you know what? For that comment,
Oh no!
honestly, dude, I'll talk to you in 600 seconds. See you later. Talk to you in about 600 seconds, homie. You can take a break.
Oh no!
We'll have to talk to you a later day.
Oh man, people get timed out.
It's weird. All of his messages are gone. What happened?
All right, Lucas, you're up.
I don't even know if Lucas is still here.
I thought I saw him in the thing earlier. He just might be lurking.
Yeah, probably lurking. Playing video games, probably. Not being here.
I'm not gonna have to add him back as a mod at some point.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, if Jackson showed up to the shop tonight, this wouldn't have happened. That's all I'm saying.
Said he had a wedding to get. Dude, oh, he's not even at work. He's working on going to a wedding. I thought he was at work.
No. Nope.
Oopsie poopsie. Oh no. Speaking of which, Kyle, where you been?
Speaking of work, I just got a new job and quit mine. Oh, for real? Where'd you quit? Where'd you go?
I did not know if he plays.
Hit 3 land types here. I do not think he actually has a Sundering Titan. I think he was one of the people who just never put in his board. Out of oil and gas, and went to chemical. Oh, that's tight. Like chemical engineering stuff or just chemical? TJ lay dying and Complex walks by. Complex says, see you in 600 seconds time, Lamau. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Alright, so this time for Kyle to figure it out. Kyle, you're gonna have to mod Jackson back.
Or
You brought him out of timeout. I want to know if you
busy
can mod
putting
him.
different Urza's mines in his deck to worry about the Sundering Titan. Probably too busy making his deck bad. I don't want it.
Why don't you want a Jackson? Hmm? You better not be going home. You better be going to that wedding,
Brother,
brother.
better be going to that wedding, boy. This is gonna be a pretty big ballista, actually.
All the logical stuff, that's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that's tight, actually. Is this? I thought this was gonna be big. Chat, let me tell you, how is that not? Why is that ballista not much bigger than it should be, right? Or it could have been, right? Because he doesn't have any damping spheres or anything.
He uses the mine and temple.
Maybe he's playing around.
He used the mine and temple to crack map, I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. But it's still. Oh, and I guess he was trying to maybe play around Metallic Rebuke.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes we just talk.
Well, I was saying that it
much.
should have at least been a 3/3, but if he's playing around Metallic Rebuke, then I guess that makes sense why it's a 2/2.
Right.
But still, it looked a little sus. Do kids still say that? Are we hip? Chat, are we hip?
Are we hip or faded?
Yeah, are we hip? Are we hip or faded?
Which one is it? Oh, then I don't know what happened, bro. I can't see. TJ.
Yeah, but the Mine and Temple, with all those plans in play, it should be 7. He didn't have Tron use Mine and Temple to crack map, and spent Tron on the ballista. Yeah, and if you spend 7 mana for a ballista, it should be a 3/3.
24 and 23, by the way.
Yeah.
Or you're like 22. You don't even know your age. I don't.
What we're
know.
like
You're
40.
younger than me.
It was a 3/3. Yeah, but he had 2 counters on it. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
might
why I
not
was
have been able to
confused.
see it. The one in the middle
Okay.
might have been just.
Yeah,
like,
it might have been just blurred out. But that's why I was confused, is because it was a 2/2, and I thought he pinged to fairy for 1. That makes a little more sense.
You gotta see, chat.
Chat, you're killing
damn
it.
smart.
Chat, you're killing. Yeah, you. It's because I'm getting older. I think I'm just too old.
Well, my problem is I read chat and I just don't pay attention to the game.
Yeah, you've been having trouble, and it's crazy because you can't read.
Yeah, I can't read. I just sit here and stare at the letters that pop up and hope
He's
I
like,
can
"Oh,
figure
these
it
are
out.
cool." Jeez.
It's okay.
Well, I'm in the Magic retirement home. Yeah, I should be.
Same.
I'm on the way out, probably. We're getting there at least. Give me my AARP card. Does he have the boat? I believe he does have a boat in his board. Yeah, he has 1 boat in his board. Relic of Progenitus. Yeah, he has a boat. Kind of curious as to what we were going. Man, this is chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is grueling. I thought this was turns,
Yeah.
and this is not turns.
Yeah. I'm,
Of the best, so chat, things to look forward to. Okay, the best part about this is by the time we're done with this round, we'll start the next one immediately.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I wonder if any more rounds were reported. Nope. No, sir. They have not been.
I wonder. I wonder how long. I wonder how long we'll do this. He gets
Jordan Lawson dropped.
Sometimes. Land right. I mean, next turn he gets best cards. Times land right. Yeah, yeah. So looks like this is going to name Karn, which should stop that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was wondering how long it was gonna be before we used this Karn to plus on the ensnaring bridge and then dismember it. Gives me time to refresh my drink and teach my son how games can be long. Yeah, just like these are the kind of games you can experience. Not all of them are as cool as equipping Sword of Fire and Ices to Ragged Vans. Yeah, Chad, I thought this was turns. I didn't realize it was just tune back in. You didn't miss much. He's not plusing Karn. It's still on 3. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying before he got the pithing needle in play, I was gonna say I didn't know how long it was gonna be, but then he played the pithing needle. We're still on Boomer E-Tron with Endbringer. I see. Yeah, kind of gross. The old fashioned 2 finger for 1 with Endbringer. Game it is. Strap yourself in, boys. Yeah. Got on the TV. Yeah, this is one of the... Oh man. He said bring on Pokemon. Yeah, please bring on the Pokemon stream. I can't take this anymore. It's like E-Tron player has so many cards that are like just fine when good, and it's just like figuring out the best one to play every turn. I mean, Endbringer has upgrade against the Snare Red Flow. Endbringer copy. Right, that one. Yeah, Lucas, come on. Leave Mr. Krabs alone. Mr. Krabs just hasn't learned any better. Yeah, this should be pretty close to... I would assume we're gonna get pretty close to just like ending the game. But we gotta do it real slow. Urza Saga is a good pickup. I would figure that there's a Ghost Quarter that we can get with that Ensnaring Bridge. Or not with the Ensnaring Bridge, but with the Expedition map, hopefully, to stop any craziness going on. I would have to assume. He has a chance. I feel like when Baby Karn hits the board, it's so hard for this Whirza deck to deal with. Like, what are you really supposed to play against it? Like, what do you do? Well, like, what do you have in your deck that gets rid of the Baby Karn from the board? Here we go, Pingtown population. This guy, yeah, Pingtown. Oh, it's grueling matches, man. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how much the Urza Saga even matters right now. Like, maybe getting a Pithaniel named Ballista or like Endbringer just to like buy yourself time. But even then, it's like, what are you really drawing towards at this point? Get that sweet turn too. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm not really sure. Blast Zone has made an appearance. Yeah, the Blast Zone feels a little weird. Like, I guess I understand it. And it's probably better than... Blast Zone's probably better than the Ghost Quarter, but... You Blast Zones for 2. Well, the Blast Zone for 2 doesn't really matter, right? Because the 2 things that he's going to Blast Zone for 2 don't, like, actually, like, can't actually do anything. Like, I would assume you're just Blast Zoning for 3 to clear the Ensnaring Bridge and then cracking in, or trying to at least.
You just not untap it. I just walked back in the room. I had no idea where we're at.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how games of Magic the Gathering work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was pretty sure we were just going to put this up to 3. And then blow up the Ensnaring Bridge. Dude, your deck is so bad.
What? What's wrong with my deck?
It doesn't have lands.
Yeah, did you draw them? I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was telling Jordan in chat, saw you play Karn, and it was like, it's over. And I furied it, and we're good.
Like, yeah, I got him.
Let's go.
Okay, so that deals with the Ensnaring Bridge. It's pretty good. Good start. Now, what of these 6 cards do we feel like playing this turn?
Just all of them.
Really not sure what we're taking so long. Because, like, this is just going to be a 5/5, and you're going to be able to dismember it. And then just pump the Ballista and kill. Like, I'm not sure why we slow rolled this one, but... Well, I don't think it matters anyway. Like, yeah. I see that, but, like, he still had enough damage regardless to kill him, but yeah.
Very sick. I'm glad we all stuck through that together. Mayor won, right? I'm not trolling. Okay. Glad we stuck through that together. Chat. Honestly, I'm not, but...
Chad, I am so sorry. I thought it was turns.
I thought it was... You told us turns.
I was told it was turns.